बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है, देखो। मुझे लगा तुम अर्ली बर्ड हो आदर्श। सब कुछ गंदा चल रहा है तो फिर क्या बोलोगे उसके लिए। तो फिर हो, जो होता है अच्छे के लिए ही होता है। मेरा पीसी अब स्विच ऑफ हो जाएगा, बंद हो जाएगा वो। SB Alex कौन है इनमें से? कोई है? आदर्श तो होगा ही ना, एक में काउंट कर रही है आदर्श को के। रिमेनिंग दो कौन? बोलो, रिमेनिंग दो कौन? एक तो आदर्श है। हाँ, ऑलरेडी 1:30 हो गया। कांट बिलीव। तू तक ही तो पढ़ना था बस। भूत ने उसका नाम क्या था? मैं भूल गई। अंजलि तो नहीं था, क्या था उसका नाम? ए से ही था ना? अंजलि नहीं था, पता नहीं क्या था। ए से ही तो था नाम। अंशु का भूत। अब रोने मत लग जाना, तुमने ही पहले स्टार्ट किया था। देखो ना शुभम, ये मोतीचूर के लड्डू मुझे क्या क्या बोल रहा है, लड्डू कहीं का। शकल भी बिल्कुल लड्डू की तरह से गोल है। पढ़ते हैं, तुम आ गए हो। लड्डू वाले आकाश, आकाश, लड्डू वाले आदर्श, गोले कहीं का। एक्सक्यूज मी, कैसे आया है? फ्रीज में नहीं है। अपने घर के फ्रीज में नहीं देखना था, अंशु के घर के फ्रीज में देखना था। सब देश उनका क्या। होप शी हैड अ ग्रेट डे विद हिज नहीं, हर होता है। ओ विद हिम लिखा है, हिम। हाँ समझ गई समझ गई समझ गई, हिम लिखा है। श्योरली सिविल। बेचारे हमारे लड्डू देखते ही रह गए, मोतीचूर के लड्डू देखते ही रह गए। कितना टाइम हो गया है? 1:42 हो गया है। तुम्हारा तो कल एग्ज़ाम है ना, तुम्हें थोड़ा जल्दी सोना चाहिए, ऐसा मुझे लगता है। मेरी क्लिप है ना यहाँ पर। हाँ यहाँ पर तो नहीं है, वहाँ पर होगा। गया पीसी। क्या करना है? सबका खुश रहना तो मुमकिन नहीं है। बात अब तो सही कहा मोतीचूर के लड्डू ने। एनीवेज अब पढ़ाई करते हैं। ओके लड्डू, ये वाला क्लिप मेरे लिए है, लेकिन मैं इसको वेयर नहीं करूँगी, इसको यहीं पर रख दूँगी। चलो पढ़ाई करते हैं। 2 मसल्स और करने के बाद मैं भी सो जाऊँगी। मोतीचूर के लड्डू, वैसे किसको मोतीचूर के लड्डू बोलते हैं? मैंने सुना तो है मोतीचूर का लड्डू होता है, लेकिन मुझे नहीं पता कैसा होता है। बस मैं बोल देती हूँ, मेरे शब्दों का कोई भरोसा नहीं। मुझे मीनिंग नहीं पता होता, मैंने चीज़ें नहीं देखी होती, लेकिन फिर भी मैं बोल देती हूँ। मसल टिश्यूज। बेकार में आ गई थी क्या मैं? मुझे काफ़ी नींद लग रहा है। शुभम आर यू देयर? एलेक्स आर यू देयर? आई एम काइंड ऑफ स्लीपी बट आई विल नॉट स्लीप, ओके? Muscle tissue, origin mesodermal. Each muscle is made up of many long cylindrical fibers arranged in parallel arrays. These fibers are composed of numerous fine fibrils called myofibrils. Muscles fibers contract, shorten, okay, in response to stimulation, then relax, lengthens, and returns to their uncontracted state in a coordinated fashion. The action moves the body to adjust to the change in the environment and to maintain the position of various parts of the body. The general muscle plays an active role in all the movement of body. Muscles are of 3 types: skeletal, smooth, and cardiac. Skeletal muscles. Tissues is closely attached to skeletal bone. In this type of muscles, such as the biceps, striated strip parallel fashion. A sheath of tough connective tissues encloses several bundles of muscle fiber. The smooth muscle fiber tapers fusiform and do not show striation. Cell junction holds them together and they are bundled together in a connective tissue sheath. The wall of the internal organs such as blood vessels, stomach, and intestine contain this type of muscle tissue. Smooth muscles are involuntary as their function cannot be directly controlled. We usually are not able to make it contract merely by thinking about it as we can do with the skeletal muscles. Cardiac muscle tissue is contractile tissue. There's no communication junction intercalated disc at some fusion point allow the cells to contract as a unit. When one cell receives a signal to contract, its neighbor are also stimulated to contract. मैं टेस्ट देती हूँ। एलेक्स ने बोला बाय, गुड नाइट। किसने प्या किया? मैं ना इसको निकाल देती हूँ के फिर हम लोग ना इसको लगा के टेस्ट देंगे, उसके बाद आई विल ऑल्सो स्लीप। No junction in skeletal muscles, okay. Neural tissues. एक टेस्ट देने के बाद आई विल स्लीप, ओके। 0922 caps E A। पढ़ लो, मैंने नींद आ रही है। लेकिन सोने जाऊंगी तो मैं फ़ोन चलाने लग जाऊंगी और फिर मुझे नींद नहीं आएगी। अभी नहीं प्लीज़। ओके। पढ़ूँ, और मुझे जो नींद आ रही थी ना उसका, कोई बात नहीं, ओके आई स्टडी, क्योंकि ना शुभम का ना एग्ज़ाम है, शुभम शर्मा का, तो फॉर हिम आई स्टडी, उसके लिए सही मैं कंपनी दे दूँगी उसे, और मैं तब तक टेस्ट भी दे सकती हूँ, 2-3 बार टेस्ट दूँगी, तो थोड़ा आइडिया भी लगेगा कि होना है यहाँ पर। नो वॉइस, थम्स अप, कौन सा पैटर्न है तुम देख लेना। व्हाट एम आई डूइंग? स्ट्रक्चरल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इन एनिमल्स, इसका ना मैं टेस्ट दूंगी, इतना अच्छे से टेस्ट दूंगी ना कि 0 लेकर आऊंगी वापस से। दिखते ना दिखते। Phylum Chordata are dash animals, Poikilothermus animals, and shows hibernation in summer, winter, and estivation. Estivation क्या होता है? Estivation, Rana tigrina, summer sleep estivation and winter sleep hibernation. Okay, estivation and hibernation. Okay. Frogs can live both on land and freshwater, and belongs to class Amphibia of phylum Chordata. Phylum Chordata, class Amphibia. Class Amphibia, phylum Chordata. The class is Amphibia. Class Amphibia, phylum Chordata. Phylum Chordata. The most common species of frog found in India is Rana tigrina. Rana tigrina. अयो यहाँ पर लिखा है शुभम, शुभम आर यू देयर? यहाँ पर लिखा है कि इंडिया में ना जो सबसे कॉमन फ्रॉग होता है ना वो तुम्हारी टाइप का होता है। आर यू देयर? शुभम की संख्या ज़्यादा है इंडिया में, ऐसा एनसीईआरटी बोल रहा है, मैं नहीं बोल रही। They do not have constant body temperature, that is, their body temperature varies with the temperature of the environment. Such animals are called cool-blooded or poikilotherms. You might have also noticed changes in the color of the frogs while they are in grasses and on dry land. Okay, poikilotherms. They have the ability to change the color to hide them and their enemies' camouflage. This protective coloration is called mimicry. You may also know that the frogs are not seen during peak summer and winter. During this period, they take shelter in deep burrows. Deep burrows. They take shelter in deep burrows to protect them from extreme heat and cold. This is called summer sleep, estivation and winter sleep, hibernation and estivation. Okay, got it. दिल में हंसने का दिल ना हो तो भी हंसना पड़ता है काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशन फॉर शुभम. Resume. Estivation in summer. Pericardial space in cockroach is regularly altered by muscles. Pericardial. Winter sleep, hibernation. Okay, pericardial muscles. Skip. Squamous epithelium. Cuboidal columnar ciliated pseudostratified. Squamous bronchioles A5. Cuboidal blood vessels. Columnar trachea. Intestinal gland. Squamous bronchioles. Squamous bronchioles में तो नहीं होता, ear sac में होता है. Not one. Okay, then bronchioles ciliated होता था वो. D को 5. Which of the following statements wrongly represents the nature of smooth muscles? These muscles have no striation. No striation. They are involuntary muscles. Communication among the cells is performed by intercalated disc. The muscles are present in the wall of blood vessels. Blood vessels. They don't have intercalated disc. The smooth muscle fibers tapers at both ends. Fusiform. Smooth muscles taper at both ends. Fusiform. Do not show striation. They do not show striation. Okay. Cell junctions hold them together. Cell junction holds them together. Okay. Do not show striation. Cell junction hold them together, and they are bundled together in a connective tissue sheath. You have to do it, Ima. The smooth muscles fiber taper at both ends. Fusiform. Do not show striation. Cell junction hold them together and they are bundled together in connective tissue. Cell junction hold them together and they are bundled together in a connective tissue sheath. The wall of internal organs such as blood vessels, stomach and intestine. Blood vessels. The wall of internal organs such as blood vessels, stomach and intestine contains this type of muscle tissue. Smooth muscles are involuntary. Smooth muscles are involuntary as their function cannot be directly controlled. We usually are not able to make it contract merely by thinking about it, as we can do with the skeletal muscles. The smooth muscle fiber taper at both ends, fusiform, and do not show striations. Cell junction hold them together and they are bundled together in a connective tissue sheath. The wall of internal organs such as blood vessels, stomach and intestine contains this type of muscle tissue. Smooth muscles are involuntary as their functioning cannot be directly controlled. The wall of internal organs such as blood vessels, intestine, and stomach. Blood vessel, stomach, and intestine. Cell junction hold them together and they are bundled together in a connective tissue shape. Smooth muscles, spindle shape, uninucleated, unbranched. वो पेपर ही कहीं खो गया ना, मैंने खो दिया. Cardiac muscles is contractile tissue present only in the heart. Cell junction fuse the plasma membrane of cardiac muscle cell and make them stick together. Communication junction intercalated disc. Communication junction intercalated discs at some fusion point allow the cell to contract as a unit. When one cell receives a signal to contract, its neighbors are also stimulated to contract. Okay, resume. The cell lining the blood vessels belong to the category of smooth muscles. Wall of resume. The cell lining the blood vessel. The cell lining the blood vessel. The wall of internal organs is the blood vessels. Wall of blood vessel. Squamous epithelium. Wall of blood vessels. Wall of blood vessels. Blood vessels. Gap junction performs cementing function to keep the neighboring cells together. Gap adhering करता है वो. Tight junction facilitates the cell to come in with each other by connecting the cytoplasm. The cavities of alveoli of lungs are lined by squamous epithelium. In cockroach, the first pair of wing is known as terga, sterna, tegmina. First wing. Tegmina. Tegmina. In cockroach, the body, in spite of being covered by exoskeleton, flexible due to tergites, sternites, pleurites, arthrodial membrane. The hind brain of frog consists of brain भी होता है वो भी hind. Anatomy. The body cavity of frogs accommodate the different organ systems such as digestive, circulatory, respiratory, nervous, excretory, and reproductive system with well-developed structures and functions. The digestive system consists of alimentary canal and digestive glands. The alimentary canal is short because frogs are carnivores and hence the length of intestine is reduced. The mouth opens into the buccal cavity that leads to the esophagus through pharynx. Esophagus is a short tube that opens into the stomach, which in turns continue as the intestine, rectum, and finally opens outside the cloaca. Liver secretes bile that is stored in the gallbladder. Pancreas, a digestive gland, produces pancreatic juice containing digestive enzymes. Food is captured by the bile-lobed tongue. Digestion of food takes place by the action of HCl and gastric juices secreted from the wall of the stomach. Partially digested food called chyme is passed from stomach to first part of the intestine. The duodenum. The duodenum receives bile from gallbladder and pancreatic juice from the pancreas through a common bile duct. Bile emulsifies fats and pancreatic juice digests carbohydrates and proteins. Final digestion takes place in the intestine. Digested food is absorbed by the numerous finger-like folds in the inner wall of intestine called villi and microvilli. The undigested solid waste moves into the rectum and pass out through cloaca. Frog respires on land and in the water by two different methods. In water, skin acts as aquatic respiratory organ. Cutaneous respiration. Dissolved oxygen in water is exchanged through the skin by diffusion. On land, buccal cavity, skin and lungs. The nervous system in organism into central nervous system, brain and spinal cord. A peripheral nervous system, cranial and spinal nerve, sympathetic and parasympathetic. There are 10 pairs of cranial nerves arising from the brain. Brain is enclosed in a bony structure called brain box, cranium. The brain is divided into forebrain and midbrain and hindbrain. Forebrain includes olfactory lobes, paired cerebral hemisphere, and unpaired diencephalon. The midbrain is characterized by a pair of optic lobes, cerebellum and medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata passes out through the foramen magnum and continues to spinal cord, which is enclosed in the vertebral column. The hindbrain of frog consists of cerebellum and medulla oblongata. Blood in cockroach is colorless hemolymph with no respiratory pigments. Hemolymph. Respiration in cockroach occurs through diffusion in hemolymph. Hemolymph. Blood from sinuses. Blood from sinuses enters heart through ossia and is pumped anteriorly to sinuses again. Fully developed, open into space. Composed of colorless plasma, hemolymph. Okay, visceral organs located in the hemocoel. A bath in blood, hemolymph. The hemolymph is composed of colorless plasma. Colorless hemolymph with no respiratory pigment. Okay. Respiration in cockroach occurs through diffusion in hemolymph. Visceral organs located in the hemocoel are bath and blood, hemolymph. The hemolymph is composed of colorless plasma and hemocytes. Heart of cockroach consists of muscular tube lying along mid-dorsal line of thorax and abdomen. It is differentiated into funnel-shaped chamber, ossia on either side. Blood from sinuses enter heart through ossia and is pumped anteriorly into sinuses again. The respiratory system consists of a network of trachea that opens through 10 pair of small holes, spiracles, present on the lateral side of the body. Tracheoles carry oxygen from ear to all parts of the body. Ayah! Can't do that. In cockroach occurs through diffusion of hemolymph. Which of the following tissue has a free surface? Epithelial के पास ही होगा. Testes occurs in cockroach in abdominal segment. Testes occur in cockroach in abdominal segment. कौन से segment में मिलेगा testes? Okay. A pair of testes on lying on each lateral side of fourth and sixth abdominal. Fourth and sixth abdominal. 4 to 6. Which of the following is incorrect statement about cockroach? They are pest because they destroy food and contaminates it with their smelly excreta. All species have economical importance. Economic ना economic importance क्या ही होगा? Bronchioles, ciliated epithelium, ECO4, goblet cell, glandular tissue, teen. हाँ हो गया, इससे ज़्यादा क्या ही देखेंगे. Macrophage, fibroblast, collagen fiber, mast cells. Identify the type of connective tissue shown in the diagram. अरे ये areolar है. Which type of tissue correctly matches with its location? Transitional epithelium, tip of nose, cuboidal epithelium correctly matches. Lining of stomach, smooth muscles, wall of intestine, areolar tissue, tendons. ना ट्रांजिशनल इपिथेलियम नहीं, टिप ऑफ द नोज तो कार्टिलेज होगा ना ये. क्यूबोइडल इपिथेलियम, लाइनिंग ऑफ स्टमक, क्यूबोइडल इपिथेलियम, क्यूबोइडल इपिथेलियम. नेफ्रॉन इन किडनी, सिक्रेशन एंड अब्जॉर्प्शन होता. नेफ्रॉन इन किडनी एंड डक्ट्स, तो दूसरा वाला ही राइट हो गया ना. रिज्यूम. स्मूथ मसल्स, वॉल ऑफ इंटेस्टाइन. अभी तो पढ़ा था वॉल ऑफ इंटेस्टाइन, बोलते कैसे भूल जाती है छोटू छोटू सा चीज़ें. क्या करूँ मैं खुद का. Which of the following is correct about the alimentary canal of cockroach? The entire foregut is lined by cuticles. Hindgut is broader than midgut. Hindgut is differentiated into ileum, coelom, colon and rectum. The entire foregut is lined by cuticles. Entire foregut is lined by cuticles. A ring of 6 to 8 blind tubules called hepatic or gastric caecae is present at the junction of foregut and midgut. Midgut, which secretes digestive juice. At the junction of midgut and hindgut is present another ring of 100 to 150 yellow-colored thin filamentous Malpighian tubules. They help in removal of excretory products, some hemolymph. The hindgut is broader than midgut and is differentiated into ileum, coelom or colon, and hindgut is differentiated into ileum, colon and rectum. Hindgut is broader than midgut, correct? The entire foregut is lined by cuticles. So all of this. कॉकरोच काफ़ी टॉक्सिक है. Which of the following statement is false about the glands? Goblet cells secrete mucus. Exocrine gland possesses. Which of the following is a statement is false about the glands? Goblet cells secrete mucus. Exocrine glands possesses duct of secretion of mucus. Milk, saliva, earwax, oil, and or other cell. Glandular epithelium consists of specialized columnar and cuboid. Incorrect, na? Endocrine gland secretes a variety of enzymes only. Enzymes, hormones, enzymes होते हैं क्या? Given below is the figure of open circulatory system of cockroach. Identify A, B, and C. Anterior aorta. Anterior aorta. Then the other is axillary muscle. Axillary नहीं होता है. Alary muscles. Chambers of heart. Hayya, those are chambers of heart. Okay. So anterior aorta, chambers of heart, and Alary muscles. The major constituent of vertebrate bone is पोटाशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट और कैल्शियम फॉस्फेट. इन दोनों ही होता है, तो मैं क्या बोलूँ? एंटीरियर एओर्टा, एलरी मसल्स, चेम्बर्स ऑफ हार्ट. रिज्यूम. कैल्शियम फॉस्फेट और कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट क्या होता है ज़्यादा? कार्बोनेट, कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट, आई डोंट नो. रिज्यूम. कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट करके चले जाते हैं. In frog, mesorrhizium is a thin fold of membrane extending between mesorrhizium. कैसे कैसे शब्द आ रहे हैं यार. Mesorrhizium, which are found at the male reproductive organ consists of pair of yellowish ovoid testes, which are found adhered to the upper part of kidney by a double fold of peritoneum called mesorrhizium. Double fold of thin fold of membrane extending between two testes, liver and kidney, to kidney and testis. Mesorrhizium. Okay. Male reproductive organ consists of pair of yellowish ovoid testes. Okay. Where is it? Testis. These are testes. Okay. And these are kidney. Vasa efferentia. These are kidney. Testis. Male reproductive organ consists of pair of yellowish ovoid testes, which are found adhered to the upper part of kidney by a double fold of kidney and testis. Kidney and testis. Epithelium found in the inner lining of stomach and intestine is intestine and cuboidal. columnary होगा पक्का. Which of the following is the correct regarding respiration in adult frog? The mouth opens into okay, तो है ना, तो भी हो गया ना, मॉर्फ हो गया ये. एक्सक्रीटरी पार्ट ये हो गया. वास्कुलर सिस्टम हो गया. न्यूरल सिस्टम. On land, the buccal cavity, skin, and lungs act as respiratory organs. The respiration by lungs is called pulmonary respiration. The lungs are pair of elongated pink-colored sac-like structure present in the upper part of trunk region, thorax. Air enters through the nostril and the buccal cavity and then lungs. During estivation and hibernation, gaseous exchange takes place through skin. Frogs respire inland. In water, skin, aquatic respiratory. respiratory organs. Cutaneous respiration. Dissolve oxygen in water. Okay. Diffusion. On land, buccal cavity, skin and lungs. Okay. Resume. Skin, lungs and buccal cavity. Lungs, skin, buccal cavity. Which of the following segments constitute the thorax of cockroach? Yeah. Pericardial space in cockroaches. Squamous. The cells lining the blood vessels belong to the category squamous epithelium. कितना गंदा था साला. कैल्शियम फॉस्फेट है. अच्छा ठीक है. Fibers provide the cells of not the correct. Okay. The cells of connective tissues except blood secretes fiber. 25 का क्या था? Skin acts as respiratory organ in water only. Dissolve oxygen is false. One को तो false है. Incorrect. One is incorrect. Dissolved oxygen is exchanged through skin by the process of diffusion in water. Lungs are paired and present in thorax. Who's accompanying me? Is it physiology? Second prof. Stratified. Aya Amrit. Nah, you are wrong. Amrit Tripathi. Aya. I think we should sleep now. सोए कि नहीं? मैंने तो सोने का दिल कर रहा है. आई कितने बाकी है? और मैं ये ना पूरा चैप्टर कल एक और लेक्चर देख के करूँगी. Wait for 20 minutes please. Okay. Yup, Pinky Singh. I have only one exercise left. Okay. We'll sleep after you're done, okay, Sharma? I'll reread this chapter again with the help of video lecture. You're welcome. hour. Let's sleep, okay? Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye, Shubham. Bye, Shubham Sharma. Bye, Shubham Jalan. Bye, Shubham Sharma. And one more is there. Whoever is there, bye-bye. Is it you, Sarvajita? Good night.